This is WWJ Whipping with Joe from the island of Kauai, Hawaii. Anyway, first of all, thank you very much for watching my videos, and hopefully folks taking care of this COVID. I thought I'd make this video for you today. This is the CJ 6000H Okuma. This is my like 15, 16 or 17 Okumas that I field tested, by the way, just to tell you. Been to a whole bunch of Okumas within the last year. Anyway, this one here, we're going to take this guy out. This guy here is the Cedros CJ 6000H. Newest one in the box. I love these handles. Why? Because I like ball handles. Easy for me because I can grab the whole thing. Don't like the paddles. Paddle is only fingers. This one you can just grab it. So you can do more cranking power. Anyway, this is the 6000. I'll put this on the way by, and we'll give you some rundown on the 6000 here. Anyway, I field tested this one here, and it went for 27 hours. Normally popping, let's see, 2.5 ounces to 1.7 ounce lures. Started hard. When I first got it, it was greedy. Like say, if you can feel sandpaper. Anyway, after 25 hours, it was hard to crank, and I sent it in for service. And what they repaired was what they said was they cleaned it, they lubed it, and they changed the roller bearing. After 27 hours. Just to tell you, 27 hours failure. Hard to crank, so they cleaned and lubed it. Maybe didn't have enough lube, and then they changed this guy right here, the roller bearing. After 27 hours. Remember now, this is the newest one in the box. Is 2021 or 2020. Well awaited one, don't know. Well, I'm just saying, because, like I said, what I do on these reels is I just I purchase them on my own, and I field test them. I field test them, what I've done with all of them, popping 2-ounce lures to see if they can pop 2-ounce lures. It's well made. I love the ball, love everything. Only thing, like I said, went in 27 hours. Like I said, out of 80, this will be number 86 reel, by the way. Out of 85 reels, well, I'm still field testing some of them, but most of them will not pass 40 hours. Did not pass 40 hours of my type of fishing. And remember, the only maintenance I do is actually with the water gun. But it's not because it's failing because of corrosion and all that. It's failing because the bearings. And normally it's the bearings, the pinion gear, and the main gear that has been replaced on these wheels. And why that is, all I can say is the way I crank and pop according to the manufacturers, I produce a lot of torque on these reels. Whenever you cranking and you popping like this, when you cranking down and you popping the lure, so you're bringing the lure, and if it's in the water, it's hard to crank, but you will feel the tension when you crank it. And this is what reels are not made to do that every time you cranking and popping it, poop, just like that. Normally you crank and go down, but not crank. You might pop them in once in a while, but this is my technique is all the time. Whenever I'm cranking, it's coming up, so it's like this, poop, 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 poop. So gears going this way one way, and you jerking the other way. A lot of torque. And when you keep on doing this, a lot of times what happens then is the gearing tend to separate, and that's why you get a backlash, a lot of spacing, or a lot of looseness. Anyway, just to show you that. Anyway, but this CJ 6000, quick specs on this guy: 6-to-1 ratio. I mean, our gear ratio is 5:8-to-1, almost 6-to-1. 40 inches per crank, 14 ounces, and 33 pounds of drag. Okay. So I went and got this guy here. Thought I'd field test the CJ 4000H. This would be, by the way, a real number 86. And I said again, I'm not affiliated with no manufacturer. I do this all on my own. That way I can say what I want. And I'm not beholden to nobody. Okay. We're not going to see what's in the package, but this is in the package. So, newest one in the block. Not the newest one in the block. So we'll see when this one's made. The seal number, the first binder, 21. This is this year's model. Okay, this is this year's model, 21. And this year, this one here was 21. This was also 21. Wow. Anyway, that filled in 27 hours. So, now we're going to go this guy here. And this is the 4000. Love the ball. Love the way it looks. I mean, really beautiful reel, I think so. This one is smooth, not greedy, and I'll start cranking and popping, but we'll see. So this one here, we'll put 40-pound braid in it. I don't know how much I can put in there, but I'm going to put it on there and see what happens. But anyway, so the 4000H. Here's the specs of this thing here: six bearings plus one high performance bearing. 5.8 to 1, 36 inches per crank, 13.4 ounces, and 33 pounds of drag. Almost similar to the 6000. The 6000 is 1 ounce heavier, and I got the same amount of drag. It's a 33 pounds of drag, both the same, and that's about 40 inches per crank, and this is 36 inches per crank. So I'll put this here. So maybe maybe I'll put it this way so you can see the size of them. Okay, so there we go. Oops. Okay, there we go. So this is the size of the reel. Man, are they both the same? I don't know. Maybe they're the same, only the spool's different. Don't know. Looks the same, doesn't it? I cannot tell. I don't know, I cannot tell. Really. Let's see, is one bigger than the other? I don't know, let's see. I don't know. Pretty interesting though, look, but let's see what happens there. 4000, let's see. Maybe these bodies are all the same, don't know. I don't know, let's take this one out. And we'll see if this spool fits in there. Let's see if this 6000 spool fit on that guy. I guess we can see the body when we take the spool out, how big it is. Oops, oops, oops. Okay. Let's see. 7, and see. There, no, one's bigger. This is bigger. The 6000 is bigger. You can tell. So, anyway, we'll put this all back here. Okay, so. Alright, so anyway, that's our 86 reel. Number 86. 86 will be the Cedros CJ 4000H. Yeah. Dual force drag. And again, this is WWJ Whipping with Joe. Aloha.